Welcome to Quit the Alright, you ready?
I'm leaving that first part in, so yeah.
Welcome to Quit the Cap, everybody. My name's Kris. This is
Sam.
It's a good day, brother.
It's a great night. It's nighttime. It's 8:47.
But when they're watching this today,
It'll be 5 o'clock in the morning.
that's day.
So good morning,
Good morning. Top of the morning to you.
laddies. Are you Irish? No, you're not. How's your week been?
It's been pretty good.
Has it? You
Yeah.
know something interesting that happened?
What's up?
Yesterday, me and Jasmine,
On our way over here.
on our way over here,
Right.
right, at, about the same time that you said, hey, not recording today, right? We seen a police chase.
Like a real police?
Like a real police chase, like real life, not GTA. We seen a police chase. We seen a souped up black F-150 speeding, and then we seen about 5, 6 stolen.
F-150.
I was getting there. It was a stolen, souped up, lifted, matte black with tinted windows F-150, and then we seen about 6 police cars come by, and we didn't think nothing of it. Wow. Well, today they caught the people, right? Well, on the way to a separate building from our job,
Right.
we watched said dude get arrested. So the guy we watched last night go on a police chase, this morning at about 8:30 or 9, we seen him get arrested.
Full circle.
Full circle.
That's full circle right
There was 2 of them. It was, I got somebody on Snapchat who said that their truck got stolen, which was the truck that got stolen in the police chase.
That is full circle.
That is full circle.
Talk about everybody's connected. That's wild.
And apparently they tried to drive into the woods, and I don't know if that guy ever got his truck back. I don't know if it's functional. Probably not.
Probably nasty inside.
It's probably terrible. They were 2 crackheads.
They looked
Nasty.
They looked kind of messed up.
They had to have been on something.
Well, Buddy was like 21, wasn't he?
I don't know. I didn't read into it.
Oh, girl was 28 years old.
28.
Yes.
You say that like it's old.
I mean, it's not, but to be with the 21-year-old
How old are you?
high-speed chase. 23. So that was with
No, you're not. With authority. Yeah, no. How old are you?
27.
Mm-hmm.
That is still younger than 28. It's a whole year.
When was her birthday? That's not the point. That's not. Just take your time. That's not the point.
Time has been taken.
I got something for you.
What do you got for me, brother?
It's an iceberg
Okay.
of space theories that slowly get deeper and deeper into
Okay.
conspiracy level. Not just that's cool because one of them is the life on Mars or UFO. That's the top. That's above the iceberg.
Most people know.
Right, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And then on the iceberg, there's the do you know what the I'm sorry, I was reading the wrong one. On the iceberg, there's the flat Earth theory. All right, everybody knows the flat Earth. Also on the iceberg, there's the fake.
The Earth is not flat.
The Earth's not flat.
It is.
There's also the fake moon landing. It wasn't faked. Don't look at me like that. Was it fake?
It was.
No, it was not fake.
We got there.
And then you go under the surface level,
Right.
right? You're just now like you're dipping your toes in the water.
So you're in the water of the iceberg.
There's black holes. All right, everybody knows what a black hole is.
Good old light suck thing. Right.
It sucks everything. Matter and light can't escape it, but yeah, that's my beard's tickling
pause.
me. Okay.
Energy can't be created nor destroyed, correct?
I don't know.
Energy cannot be created nor destroyed.
Yeah,
Is the basis
yeah,
of energy.
yeah.
Where the pitch does what happens? Does
What happens to
black
it?
hole destroy energy?
It doesn't
matter?
destroy it. It sucks it in.
Okay, right.
And nothing can. The reason it's a black hole is because light can't escape the gravitational pull of said.
But where is it going?
I don't know. I haven't been in one. Nobody's been in one. You don't know where it goes. However, they have seen things that got sucked into a black hole that they seen like 10 years ago. They've then seen it get spit out and then sucked back in. So that's kind of confusing.
Wait. Wait. So something got sucked in
I think it was a black hole. I might be
and then
talking about
spit
something
out
different.
and then sucked back into the
Yeah,
black hole.
something they think it. I think I know what I'm talking about. It might not have been a black
Say it with
hole.
authority, even if you don't.
I mean, yeah, I don't. It might not have been a black hole, but there was a star that disappeared, and they thought was sucked in by a black hole, and then they then seen it again.
It reappeared in the same.
It reappeared in the same spot.
Because something just came in the view of the star and the telescope.
Doubtful, because everything's so spread out. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I see what you're saying.
Okay, we're done talking about that. Then there's dark matter. Or dark energy, depends.
Is that like antimatter? Antimatter?
No. I mean, I guess that's a name for it. It's called dark energy, but then like movies gave it dark matter. There's whole galaxies made up of dark energy.
What exactly is the difference in matter and dark matter?
Well, dark energy. Say it.
Dark energy.
Uh-huh.
That's why I call you Hawkins. Samuel Hawkins. This is exactly why I call you that.
He does have Hawking radiation, though. He did come up with his own radiation. I don't know.
How do you come up with that?
He come up with a math for it.
Quit the cap!
I'm not looking it up.
Quit the cap!
I don't know. I told you I knew the ones I was going to tell you, but I don't.
Sam.
I can't remember the difference. I can't remember the difference in the. It's just invisible. It's invisible matter.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
It's invisible matter.
I don't know what dark matter is.
Like you can see the energy, like when they do the readings and stuff.
Right.
You can see it.
Okay.
But you can't physically see that it's there.
Okay. Like matter, like me and you, we're made up of matter.
Not the same matter, but.
Yes.
I mean, never mind. I don't. That's too deep for me to talk about because
it's like slap down and your atoms split perfectly at the exact same.
They say that, but I don't think that's true. You can try it. We'll try it at the same time. Didn't work. Oh, again?
Trying to do it quickly.
It didn't work. I don't think you can be fast enough. Do you know? Okay, here's one that I do know. Do you know what the Great Attractor is in the universe?
No.
Oh.
The Great Attractor?
Yes. Now, I don't think it's a galaxy, but it's this whole... It's this big force that's pulling thousands of galaxies to it and eating them.
Eat? So it's a black hole?
No.
Well, how did...
It's not a black hole. Well, because when two galaxies collide, they become one because now there's only one black hole.
Does that form new planets?
No. Well, it could if something like hits it and then something shoots out, then it's considered a planet, but it's not. I don't think that's how that works. That's not the whole point. I told you I would tell you the ones I know.
Sorry.
Now you're asking questions that I don't know. If I know it,
galaxies collide. Does it create another galaxy?
It creates a bigger galaxy.
Oh. Cool.
We're gonna get hit by the Andromeda galaxy in 3 billion years.
Get hit by who?
You don't know what the Andromeda galaxy is?
I know it's another galaxy.
Yeah, because it has the name Galaxy in it.
But I knew.
No, you didn't.
You just told me.
Right. Leak of the space dog. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Leak of the space
Yeah,
dog?
Russia sent a dog into space and it never came back.
What do you mean it never?
They just never brought it back. It died in space. It was the first living thing to get shot into space.
Is it still in space?
I assume. Hold on. I might be thinking they sent a monkey up there too.
Well, we got the monkey back though.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you just lying to me? Okay, Lika was a mixed breed dog who orbited Earth in 1957 as part of the Soviet Union's Sputnik 2 mission.
Sputnik.
They was launched into low orbit. The Soviet Union initially told the public that Lika had died painlessly, but in 2002, people involved in the project revealed the truth. Linka's remains burned up along with the Sputnik 2 during re-entry on April 14th, 1958.
Talk about roasted barbecue.
That's a dog. That's terrible. I'm mad at you now. But yeah, it was the first. So the dog was the first one to go up into space, living.
That is wild. Didn't even know it.
No, you didn't.
Couldn't even talk back and tell you what it was seeing.
No, you didn't. It probably didn't see any.
It's seen something. Was it not?
I doubt it's seen anything.
Well, it said
They probably just sent it up there to see if it would survive. Stop. Wormholes. That's a little bit deeper. That's starting to get into like.
A wormhole.
It's not really that deep, but it's deeper.
Okay.
You know what a wormhole is.
Okay, let me give you my construct of what I think a wormhole is. I think a wormhole is it's kind of like a black hole, and
it's a worm. Or damn it, I'm not gonna say what I'll continue. I was gonna be smart, but
so like what I'm imagining
Mhm.
is if you take like a straw, okay, and then you take both ends. Like it's gotta be a small straw, like this big, and then you take both ends and you kind of burn them and get them a little like malleable, and then you push your finger into it and kind of warp the edges. That's what I think a wormhole looks like. That's what I think.
I'm not asking you what it looks like.
But that's what
I'm asking you. What is a wormhole? The not scientific because we've never seen one, but what is theoretically a wormhole?
Stuff get sucked in and it's different on the other side.
Do you know what a wormhole is? You're laughing at them.
What are you talking about?
It's a hole for worms.
It's a hole for
That's a
worms.
hole
That's
for
right.
worms.
That's right.
No, a wormhole, isn't it like, it is like where things get sucked in, right?
Yeah,
So
But-
it's like a
but-
black hole that can't hurt you.
it can hurt you.
How do you
Have
know?
you've seen Interstellar, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
You have. You know what they went into beside Jupiter to get
They
to?
went into a wormhole.
It was a wormhole.
I knew that.
Do you know what it is though?
It's the thing that they went in to get to the other planets.
Right.
You go into a wormhole, there's other galaxies. We don't know it's on the other side of
It might not be a
hole.
galaxy.
We couldn't be a galaxy.
It might not be a galaxy. It might be a galaxy. Okay, so a wormhole. You take a piece of paper, right?
Uh-huh.
And this, it's not flat. Okay, that's a piece of paper, right?
Correct.
And you put a hole on this side and a hole on this side, right?
Right.
And then you fold it.
Right.
So now you can put an ant on this side of the piece of paper, and it can go through that hole and get on the other side.
Right.
That's what a wormhole is. It's just like
A mirrored
bend.
image of the universe.
it's like where the universe bends, to where you can get from one spot to another really fast.
You just described a mirror to me.
A mirror?
Yeah.
You don't go to the other side
A
of
piece of paper is folded and I have a hole on one side and the other side. Now a piece of paper is symmetrical, and the ant goes from one side, and then he wants the other side. Like a mirror.
What do you? No. You have,
Two-sided mirror. Double-sided mirror. whatever.
Double-sided mirror.
but you can't go through a mirror.
You can.
You can go through a wormhole though, but it's
Yeah, that's the point. You can't go through.
But so a wormhole is like going through a mirror. You would be going through the opposite
No,
side.
because
Jasmine
a
agrees.
mirror. When you look in the mirror, you see the same thing, right? It's just a reflection.
No, you're not.
Thank you. You don't take.
It's a mirrored image of the what.
But it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not a mirror. It's not a technically like a true mirror to image. It's not a true mirror because you're just looking at yourself from the opposite. Like your left isn't your left anymore, right? On a true mirror, it's your left is your left and your right. Is
But it's still the same thing. Like if you look in a mirror, you're gonna see yourself, not
But
some.
you're not going to see yourself as you would in a phone.
Forget it. It's a mirror. A wormhole's a mirror.
I said it's a black.
Nope, it's a mirror.
You're misquoting.
You're
They're gonna
stupid.
misquote as a fellow scientist.
Okay, what's a Dyson sphere?
Easy.
A spirit of Dyson.
That is when it is a machine or a piece of equipment that can harness energy from the sun.
Oh wow, you actually knew that one.
It's because you told me
Oh,
when we were
okay.
at that location.
What about the Black Knight satellite?
You got me there.
The
Wait, say it again?
Black Knight satellite.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you said. The Black Knight satellite is, it is a satellite that was sent up.
Mm-hmm. By who?
The Americans.
No.
People, the wealthy.
No,
I don't know what that is.
you don't know. Nobody knows. That's why I asked.
Why the
Because you thought I wanted
You
to see
don't
if you were.
know, dude.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna act like you knew.
But you want to know why nobody knows?
Why? Because nobody cares.
No, I'm going to tell you exactly why.
Why?
Because NASA is covering up its existence in orbit.
Yes, I know.
Because
That's
NASA
the-
in Greek
Did not
stands for
know.
deceive.
Because the Black Knight satellite, right? The reason nobody, like, we don't. The reason.
Pipe down. hell?
The reason we don't know is, like you said, NASA's trying to cover it up, right? Right. There's a picture taken from orbit, from a satellite, right? Or it might have been a video. You can see what looked like a satellite. It was black. And it was still. What do you mean?
It was a stealthy.
That's how you make
It was.
What do you mean a stealthy?
It was a satellite, right?
Right.
Or it might not have been. We don't know what it was. We call it the Black Knight satellite because it was black and it was orbiting. And Russia. Everybody said they didn't send it up. Nobody knows where it came from.
Somebody lying. Pissy, what are you talking about? Somebody lying on that?
Do you know that? Yeah. Take a sip. There.
Sam likes poop like that.
I pooted.
Yelling at us.
I pooted. There is video of a female Russian cosmonaut screaming that she's leaving orbit.
What's a cosmonaut?
It's a Russian astronaut. They just can't call them They might have that, like, what's it called?
I don't like the word.
Copyrighted.
You're so wrong.
I don't know. Why? I don't know. Well, why do they call themselves cosmonauts?
What are the cosmonauts?
It's a Russian astronaut.
Because they're Russian.
Okay, but I'm saying, why didn't they just say it was an astronaut?
I agree.
Because they're Russian.
Maybe A is for America.
And C is for
For Russia.
Russia.
But they did a secret mission and people.
Talk about the Black Knight.
No, I'm not on that anymore. I was talking about something else. There was a bunch of kids that study like science and space and stuff. They connected to a radio signal and heard a cosmonaut screaming for help.
Really?
Yeah, that she was going out of orbit.
You're not looking at me.
I wonder if I can find it.
You're not looking at me.
No way.
Yeah, and I think they made a movie about it.
The Girl Scouts?
What?
Yeah, there's a group of Girl Scouts who like went to NASA.
I think
Watch that movie.
maybe this is it. I don't. Just saying it's burning up. Yeah, you can't really understand it, but yeah, they went on to that.
Ooh, TW.
You can't understand it. It's not a trigger warning.
What if
You
someone
little
is
snowflake.
Russian
Okay, why are you there's one
and
person
it's
from Russia.
translated?
Are you in the government? No. So why do they care?
Yeah, he wouldn't be in the government. Or she.
It? They. Oh,
We were close.
we were close.
We're
What do you
getting-
call a Russian? Is that too much? Could we get in trouble for that? Like
Are
making
we-
fun of a
Are we like coming up with a racial slur?
I think we might be.
We should stop.
I don't know. I kind of want to come up with one. I won't. I'm sorry. That's
What did he say?
You haven't said anything. You know, I'm the one carrying this thing, and you're just staring at me with a blank face.
Okay.
Like you're lost in-
Do you know how lizards and geckos can climb up walls, but humans can't, even though they don't have anything sticky on their hands?
No.
Cool. Well, because on our hands and our fingertips, if you're like sitting on something flat, it'd be like taking a bunch of mountains, like a rocky mountaintop, and sitting on something flat upside down, right? There's not a lot of touching points to the flat surface. But on a gecko, on the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
they have in between their mountains per se, they have these little wormy things that look like, and when they stick flat, their atoms are vibrating so much that they match, and there's an electrical pull between the nearest atoms between the hand of the gecko and whatever flat surface is touching like a wall, that they attract to each other enough just for the gecko to walk up the wall.
I thought they had like little things like frogs do.
That is a scientific fact. You can fact check me in this moment.
You know what pisses me off?
What's
When someone
that?
talks to me like I'm a 2-year-old instead of just explaining it.
I did explain it.
Yeah, like I was a 2-year-old. You had that tone.
You said you didn't know.
Yeah.
So I
But
educated
you
you,
didn't.
on. So now you know
But
fully.
But you didn't have to like. Now this right here is what you didn't have to do all that.
If I'd have been like your fingertips can't, but their fingertips can.
Yeah, and then I'd say, well, why? And then you'd say, well, because the vibration and
there.
their.
Ask questions. See,
No, I didn't want to ask questions, but I didn't want you to talk to me like I was 2.
Well, at least you were 2 and not 1, or 6 months for that matter. Cause now I'll be talking like this, Sam. Yeah, yes I would.
You can stop. You can stop.
Sorry, really quick.
I done lost where I don't.
You're a grown man.
Right.
Big boy.
I'm
getting married.
6'2".
It's not.
Was that funny?
So I pushed the.
Yeah.
I'm getting made fun of. Not you.
We're laughing with you. See, you're laughing. Look, you're having a good time.
This is a nervous laugh. Do you know what the
They're itching to get back on.
Do you know what the cosmic question mark is?
The cosmic question.
Mm-hmm. If I said it in a different way, you might know what I'm talking about.
I've seen like an image and like the caption, the cosmic question mark.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like a question mark in the sky.
Yeah, it's not in the sky; it's in the universe. But yeah, pretty much. You're on track. You're not there, but you're
I'm on the track.
you're close.
I'm on the rails.
What about Oh, there's a thing called the Big Slurp Theory.
Let me hear that.
I don't know what it is.
Wow.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, give me the
I've never heard of that.
Why you look it up?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, okay. You sounded like you were gonna say something.
Why are you sweating?
'Cause it's hot.
What?
It's extremely hot. It's just a theory that describes how the universe could end when a bubble of false vacuum decay expands and engulfs everything.
How fast we talking though?
It would be so fast that we wouldn't be able to see it coming until it hit, and our protons would decay away.
Decay?
So, I don't... You know,
Why they say slurp?
if you take your helmet off in space, what do you think happens?
You blow up like a balloon.
Apparently you burn.
You burn?
You burn.
What do you, why do you, how?
You do.
Like I combust?
No.
Or just the
Like
feeling
you
and
burn.
Isn't it like you get freezer burn? You freeze straw?
It might be what it is. I just read something that you burn.
look? I don't know that.
When you take your helmet off, do you hold your breath or do you let your breath out?
Honestly, man, if I'm in space and my helmet goes off, I'm probably going to try to hold my breath.
Then you're gonna die. Your head actually will explode then.
So I need to just
Yeah.
to live.
You let all the air out because it's a vacuum. So when you have all the air in there, it's gonna.
Suck it out.
You're gonna
I'm
blow
only
up.
gonna live for 5 extra seconds.
What do you mean?
My helmet comes off, I'm only going to be able to go.
Well, hopefully your helmet doesn't just come off randomly. Hopefully you willingly take it off. You have a reason.
In space?
Well, a guy had to. He had like a piece of metal in his helmet while he was out in space, and he had to take it off so he could continue working.
And he blew out all his air, took it off, and was like,
Well, he they got like the visor, so he blew his air out, and then he just whoop, and then took it out, and yeah. You don't hold your breath. If you hold your breath, you're gonna die. Terrible death.
I don't know why I just want to go back inside the ship. Why risk your life?
Because you're in space. You don't want to leave that. You might not be able to go back out there.
Isn't there somebody floating in space right now? Isn't there like a...
There's a car.
But isn't there talks of like an astronaut? There's like his last known picture was him literally floating off into space.
No. I know what picture you're talking about. That's just a picture of him. He created a jetpack, so they didn't have to use tethers anymore. And he was testing it for the first time ever.
Oh.
He survived.
Did he?
Yeah, it could have went very wrong though. That was the first time they ever tested it. He could have just went. Or it could have never worked, and he would have just been floating in space. And nobody. I don't know how far out he was, but I don't know if they have tethers. It's a fun word. Tether.
I don't know. After the movie Us, kind of scares me.
Us had tethers in it. I don't remember that.
I said tethers a lot, like your tether.
Oh, your tether. I was talking about. Okay, I understand.
But
You know what a planet is?
a black planet.
No. The planet is
That was the first thing that I thought of my mind.
that's no. I don't know what they call that.
A planet?
A planet. Yeah, that's just a planet that orbits a black hole.
They can do that? Why doesn't it get
Did you
some-
not watch the movie Interstellar?
But it's not real. Is that real?
It was scientifically, like, everything in that movie. Obviously, it didn't happen, but as scientific as you can get. Like, the black hole was so... Matter of fact, the black hole was so scientifically right, it took 100 hours to render every frame that it was in.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
100 hours?
That's a couple days to
It
render
is.
one frame.
A couple of days.
hmm
That's like 3 weeks working 40 hours a week.
I don't know how that... it's 48 hours in 2 days, so about a week.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably 4 days.
Yeah. Or are you working 8 hours a day?
Well, I'm not talking about work week. I'm about how long it took to render. We're on two separate topics.
How so?
You're talking about work weeks, and I'm talking about rendering a shot for a movie.
Well, you said hours, and that's how I was comparing that the amount of hours to, and how long you have to work.
You know what a white hole?
A white hole.
A white hole.
Does it do the opposite of a black hole?
Yeah.
So it spits out light.
They don't know if it exists.
Wouldn't that just be on the other side of a black hole?
You tell me.
I think it does.
You tell me.
Exist. White holes are real.
Well, I mean, they did the math for a black hole. Then if you take that math and you flip it around, it equals out to the exact opposite of what a black hole is. So they called it a white hole. I'm out of things.
You're out?
Yeah.
Let me see the list.
Well, hold on. Hold on a
I
second.
know some.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
Let's see here. Gamma rays. I'm sure you've heard of the gamma rays. Space isn't real. That one you skipped over on purpose. Got it.
Yeah, because somebody at work says that, and it really makes me mad. Did you send me something?
I did.
Moons with rings. Stars we see are dead. How do you feel about that? The stars that we...
Yeah,
You think they're dead?
probably.
Stars?
Well, the stars that you see aren't there anymore.
But would we not... I guess...
You know, okay, let me ask you a
time
question.
stretches in space.
Let me ask you a question. If the sun exploded, how long do you think it would take for us to realize that the sun blew up?
Oh, I think we would be able to see the explosion. Like,
It would
as
take
it's
8
happening.
minutes for us to realize.
8?
If the sun exploded right now, it would take 8 minutes for us to realize that the sun exploded. That's how far away it is.
What if it was daytime?
We would die in 8 minutes.
What if it was daytime, though, and we seen it?
It'd still take 8 minutes because the light would have to reach.
How would we die though?
What do you mean, how would we die? The sun exploded.
Instant.
You're gonna... It means it's
Sure.
supernovaed, which then means...
What if we're in the house though?
Hell no.
For real?
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Like, you're being 100%...
A big explosion on Earth?
It would disintegrate us. The house would no longer be there. And neither would we.
I forget that the sun's a different planet. And
It's not a planet.
Or it's a star.
Thank you.
It's not actually on Earth.
What if we're in the house when the sun explodes? What if we're in the house when a nuke hits our front door? Is it different because it's on Earth? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of you, but that really threw me for a loop.
Okay, well I don't care about the whole space and if we die. we
You know, I'm glad you
start
asked that
exploding.
question. I'm glad you asked that question because now you know if the sun exploded, it doesn't matter where on Earth we are, we're gonna die. I'm very happy you said that. Well, because and the sun's gonna get bigger eventually, and
Explode.
Okay,
okay. Was there something after that? No. Okay.
Did y'all hear that part of the sun chipped off?
Part of the sun.
Part of the
chipped
sun-
It's low,
off.
we're still living.
It chipped off. It did. Okay.
We're still
I'm
living.
gonna lose
Sun
it.
can't hurt me. Sun ain't get me. I'm in my house.
Do you know what a solar flare is?
Hey, you did,
Do you know what a solar flare is? I don't need a sure. I need you to know, because if I explain it and you go, well, I didn't know to begin with, I'm gonna.
You started with the sure. Okay, pal.
A solar flare is just the flares that come off the sun. When you see the sun and you
Just a
see
little sun poop.
the thing that like flies out of it, or the line. So there's the ball that's the sun, and then you see the lines on the outside. That's the solar flare. That's like 100 Earths could fit in the middle of that. That's how big it is.
But
Just the
everybody
flare.
would die.
I'm going to have to explain the whole thing. Okay, so the reason we don't die because of a solar flare is because the Earth has its own radiation that blocks the sun's radiation from
Wait,
hitting
we're
us.
radioactive?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, but if it blocks
I was
the
thinking the same
sun's radiation,
Yes,
the sun
okay.
explodes.
It's different. It's
I see
supernova.
what you're saying. We kind of like,
I like that.
oh, and standing in the flame because we go hard on Earth.
Not if there's a supernova.
Hard?
Nobody said nothing about no supernova.
If it blows up, then it has quote unquote supernova, which then means everything in the general area is gone.
Just a
We lose
theory.
orbit?
But we're not that
We
close to
would, the
sun.
planet would.
We're in the
We are
Goldilocks
very
zone.
close to the sun. You just okay. So the speed of light, right, is over 300 million miles an hour, and it would take 8 minutes for us to realize that the sun exploded. Right. That means it takes 8 minutes for the light to reach us, which in turn means at light speed we're 8 minutes away from the Earth. Or I'm losing it.
Easy there, Dogger. Okay, so even then we have 8 minutes for the
That's not
the
going to prepare us.
explosion
That's not
to
going to
go
prepare
around
us.
the
Sure
Earth.
that it wouldn't just like burn up all the ice
Okay.
and then we'd have tsunamis
Yeah.
everywhere.
Okay, let me.
That sounds more
No,
logical.
no, that's not more.
That sounds more
Okay, y'all are
logical.
trying to piss me off.
Because you have 8 minutes for
Let me
the
show you what a
rays to go
supernova
around
looks
the
like. Let me
sun
show you what a
already.
supernova looks like. All right, that's a supernova, and it's over like 1 billion degrees high.
That's
Well, every
beautiful.
time I hear supernova, I think of the song.
That's a billion.
That's
That's
what you look like.
it's a.
I had to take my shot. But I think we could survive that as
Okay.
a
I'm a big
species.
bag.
Would the Earth
I'll never forget it.
survive a
You know,
supernova?
someone told me, and I'm starting to, believe them. Can't trust Google. It's run by the Russians.
That was me.
It wasn't you.
If a super
So funny.
stop.
Protect ourselves.
If a supernova explosion were to occur within about 25 light years of Earth, our planet would lose its atmosphere and all life would perish.
What if?
With cap!
What if we put like a shield around us and it flips the light back onto the
Alright,
sun?
hear me out.
And that's why we are a type 0 civilization, because we can't do that yet.
What if we put a Dyson sphere over our
We
own
can't
planet?
do that.
That'd be
We
About
can't
our
do
own
that. We
planet.
can't do that. And that's not how that works. A Dyson sphere is
And
for
then
the
we
sun.
harvest energy.
From the Earth,
No, we harvest energy from the sun and the surrounding
So you're saying, like,
planet.
But you have to
sun
put
in
the-
sun's way and
Yeah.
distribute it.
And we ain't got to worry about a supernova no more because we taking energy away from the
That's
sun,
what
so
Brown's
it won't
saying,
even have to
that's-
get
aren't they
bigger
like a
because
nuclear
we're helping
plant?
it relieve some of its energy.
Or can't we just set off a big nuke, little at a time, and take the nuke's energy
Yeah,
to sustain us?
yeah. You didn't think about that. You didn't think about the house.
you can't
having
put a Dyson sphere over the Earth.
You don't know that.
Yeah, that's not what a Dyson sphere
Wait,
is.
Dyson sphere, like, the
You put it-
vacuum cleaner?
You put it around the sun. It's like a solar panel.
Mm-hmm.
You put a solar panel on the house
Right.
to take energy from the sun,
Right.
right?
Because it's got a lot of
Put
energy.
it at the
'Cause it's got a lot of energy.
instead of
That's why it's
like-
getting
But the
big.
Dyson sphere, okay, hear me out.
Okay.
The Dyson sphere solar panels,
Uh-huh.
we're going to speak in your terms.
Okay.
The solar panels are on the inside of the Dyson sphere. So if you
Ah.
put it on Earth, it's not going to get anything.
Just
It's
reverse.
just there.
Just
So the
reverse
solar
them
panels
Jones.
here don't do nothing since
They-
you're not going to get
Oh,
anything.
I'm
Reverse them bad
Yeah, look
boys.
at that guy.
I'm gonna
Flip
flip.
them on the
I'm
other
gonna flip
side.
this table. I'm gonna flip the table.
Sam.
Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing
Long
me.
supernova's really good though.
I'm gonna lose it. Talk about something else.
Talk about zombies.
Give me something else.
Zombies are real?
Zombies are dead.
It's real.
World War III breaks out. What is your survival kit?
Nothing. It's
Nasal
nukes.
spray.
Death. All right, got you.
It's-
You're just gonna give up?
It's nukes. What are you gonna do against a nuke? Put a Dyson sphere around? No, it's a nuke. There's only so much you can do.
Go underground.
Just like with the sun, you can't protect yourself from the sun.
sunscreen.
No, you
exists.
can't.
From the sun.
The sun. If
The sun
sunscreen.
lost
If the sun can't get past sunscreen, you think I'm
Yeah.
worried about it blowing up?
A supernova is over 100 billion degrees. You're telling me sunscreen's gonna protect you from that?
And how
Along with the Dyson Sphere, yes.
How many miles out is a supernova?
That's a
How-
good
That's a
question.
lot
diameter
quicker.
Does it take?
That's a lot quicker than the sun because it's more powerful.
Okay.
Okay,
Like,
it's
how far does it reach though?
it's-
How many miles out does it affect?
What if it just pushes us to another Goldilocks zone? Space is cool, Sam.
a supernova is the hottest thing in the universe.
Okay.
So it's not gonna. It's. I'm gonna break something. I'm gonna break it.
Oh, man, look at how hard you're gripping the chair.
You're getting. I'm gonna.
Oh, please edit that photo in.
I'm gonna do it. Just send it to me.
Please
I'm gonna
edit
do
the
it.
Photo of you just.
It's. See, can Superman survive a supernova? I don't care.
Superman
We're not
isn't real.
Superman. I know. I'm just saying when.
Superman versus Plastic Man. Plastic Man win every time.
Plastic Man does
I'm gonna
win.
hope that Jesus comes back and gets me before
My
all this
God,
happens.
my God.
I don't have to be disintegrated.
What if
I'm trying to find what I was. Talk about something else. A different space
Do you
thing.
think the rapture would happen before the
I
sun
don't
would
know.
explode?
No, I mean I don't know. It says don't he,
You
don't
think
the
a
Lord talks
freak
about
accident
the
like that happen, or
don't
do you
he-
think he'd come back by then?
don't he talk
Because
about
he would know it's gonna explode.
don't he talk about the Earth ending in a ball of fire the next time he blows up the Earth?
And the sun is a ball of fire.
Yeah, but verse.
Would that not be? I'm pretty sure that is. That's post rapture.
Is it supposed to happen? Is the sun supposed to blow up anytime
In
soon?
3 billion years.
Yeah.
Cool. I cannot happy.
3 billion years.
Could that happen?
Would you live 3 billion years if you could?
I ain't even worried about it. Screw
Like,
the
if you
great,
got the
great,
option
great,
to just
great, great,
live
great,
forever?
great.
Is it only me, or can I share what I've gotten
Oh,
with
no, I don't care.
my family? If I can make my wife and kids live 3
I
billion
say
years,
you can pick.
Just because of that, you'll be 30 billion before you die.
I think you could.
I'm gonna get some of that
Top-
juice.
I think you pick 5 people.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Aside from me, so I'd have 6 total people living for 3 billion. Years.
Okay, what if you can't pick nobody? Just you.
No, I wouldn't.
1,000 years.
Let me die with my
You
phone.
better die. He ain't gonna live no back billion years and have 12
You know how
lives.
you know how bored you would be with 3 billion years?
I don't know. Like I said, if I got a
How
family,
long
I
is
would do
this
that.
thing? What?
We're children. That's all you gotta know. 3 billion years is a long time.
Let's talk about zombies.
Zombies?
Disgusting. Ugly.
Ooh, boo, tomatoes. Throwing tomatoes.
Didn't we get told to talk about zombies though?
Yes. What would y'all do?
You got told.
No.
I stole
What
the
would y'all do
idea.
if y'all were just walking in a graveyard? Oh, speaking of a graveyard.
Why are we walking in the graveyard?
No, listen.
I'm listening.
Listen.
Okay.
You like spooky stuff? I know you
Yes.
I can hear it though. I'm not like
don't. So we need to go to someplace in Tennessee that I heard about, and this graveyard is haunted. Actually, you might not want to go.
Oh, they don't like the black.
No,
They don't like the black
Double
people.
words come out at night, and I don't think you would want to do that.
Oh, I'm always strapped.
with the Lord.
That's a
But
fact.
yeah, they come out, like your phone starts doing crazy stuff. I think it'd be fun.
I'd fight a devil
I
worshiper.
walk the valley of the shadow of death, for I shall fear no evil. For
I don't know,
God
if
is
we
by
wear
my
cross
side.
necklaces, they might run.
No, they.
I'm in there with the husses.
Mink, mink.
But anyways, zombies.
Hit him with the Jesus Christ.
How would
Yeah.
y'all feel if a zombie apocalypse happened?
What would you do if tomorrow morning you woke up, first thing you see, notifications popping off, zombie apocalypse is going off?
First things first, I'm gonna get in the corner and cry.
First thing
I'd
I'm
be happy I
probably.
don't have to go to work.
Then after I cry,
She's worried about
First
getting
thing I'm
up.
probably grabbing all of those, all of your camping essentials ultimately, and probably all the batteries that I could, grabbing those. Clothes, just grab what you can. You know, we're gonna be in the same clothes for a few days.
For a long time.
I would say
So,
get used to the smell.
Yeah. And honestly, from that point, everybody would have their own bag that we'd be able to stuff with stuff. Hop in the car, and
But noise attracts.
we're headed. Well, at that, I feel like we live in such a.
Crowded. There's a lot of people.
I don't know, live in a crowded area.
No, we could like Uncle Jim and be great.
Yeah, and even then, I'd try to go on foot if it came to that. that point.
I think you use the car until it's out of gas.
I'm not
But
gonna lie to you, brother.
These zombies can run. They're not like normal.
Okay, not The Walking Dead.
Like the legend zombies.
Not The Walking Dead. World War Z zombies. Climb walls, sprint, jump
on my
really
knees.
far.
I'm gonna hope I make it.
Hugging my family, praying to God above that I'm about to visit them.
Because
No, I'm not.
you wouldn't fight.
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to go
Would you
out.
fight two lions when they were tearing you, and
Yeah.
ripping you apart? No, you're not. No,
I
you're
would.
not.
I'm not
No,
gonna
you're
win,
not.
but I would
No, you're
fight.
not.
Yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
not.
I'm
No,
fighting.
you're not.
I'm fighting.
6 lines.
I'm still
First
gonna. I'm
it's-
gonna
first
try.
it's one-
Wait, it's gonna be on 6/6.
Yeah. I'm just now. That's all coming together.
Oh.
6/6/26.
It was supposed to be on the 8th.
Because that's normal anniversary, but that's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah, and it would be kind of hard because I work on Tuesdays and he works on Tuesdays, so we kind of.
So do it the I'm assuming the 6th is on the weekend.
Yes,
So do it the weekend after.
that would be the Sunday. Because the 6th, and if the 8th is a Tuesday, I mean the 6th is a Sunday.
Well, I'm talking about the weekend after the 8th.
Right. So what day?
Well, it's 6
6th,
before 8.
Right. So the 6th is a Sunday. The 8th is a Tuesday.
And then
When's the next
Wednesday's
Wednesday?
The 9th,
Uh huh.
and then the 10th is Thursday,
Uh-huh.
and the 11th is Friday,
Uh-huh.
and then
You're close.
Hang on.
the 12th.
12th. There you.
We're doing the
13th.
13th.
The 13th.
Saturday,
Okay.
That's just a weird day, though.
or the
6,
14th.
13. Why don't
6.
we do it? We could do it on a Sunday,
The
Yeah.
14th.
but then the church.
But
But
this
it's
is
gonna
the
be a
day.
night wedding. But then everybody's gonna have hangovers for work that next day.
I would most likely
They're thinking on
take
Friday night.
off
On the
That
12th.
that Monday.
if not that Tuesday.
Yeah, 'cause that'll be easy.
Boss man, why are you taking off?
12, so 6, 12, 26,
Sir,
easy day.
you got under. He's gonna be there.
Yeah, he should.
He said he was gonna dance.
But he can
I think we're 5, 10,
hold himself.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. What were we talking about? Zombies.
Yeah.
Hello. What do you think's smarter for a zombie apocalypse? Wandering and traveling and always moving, or being in a bunker?
How secure? Honestly, if it's a very secure bunker and you got a good amount of food for a few years, I would stay in the bunker.
But
I did just now realize.
what happens after those
6.
few years?
I gotta get out and start wandering and looking.
But now you're not used to the world, so
Yeah, but at the same time, you're not gonna be used to the word anyway. You're gonna be constantly adapting once you're moving, because cities are gonna be getting overrun with brush. More animals are gonna start coming in. You're gonna start getting more predatorial animals coming in at that point.
probably be better that way.
No, not really.
I think so. The world's kind of going down anyway.
You can never sleep. Good.
Can't sleep now.
On a Friday though, that would be kind of hard.
Got anything else?
Work.
Sounds like a normal day to me, just without work.
Stop running from zombies. Cardio is big though. I think Zombieland hit the head on the nail on what to do during zombie.
Zombieland and Zombieland 2 is a very good movie.
Yes,
I think I'm gonna watch it tonight now.
you should.
Which one?
The first one.
Second one? Okay.
Yeah, the second one.
First one? Right.
Yeah.
I like how you keep switching your answer around, so I'll watch the third one.
You know why I do that?
Why?
I don't know.
I think we ran out of things to talk about.
I think we did. Well, that's the podcast, folks.